EPA delayed meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for the weekend, May 18th and 19th, 2024. We have a system moving into the region to start the weekend, but this is not going to be something that's going to last the entire weekend. And the system is actually moving south of the region. It's a very broad area of low pressure across the southeastern United States. There is a little bit of an upper level trough associated with this that's going to give us a few showers for part of the day today. But I want to stress that it's not going to be anything of significance in most of our area today. Okay, so we're going to have some showers around, passing showers, very light, very intermittent. It is going to be cloudy today, so it's not going to be the best start to the weekend. It's going to be kind of gloomy, but the second half of the weekend does look a lot better. Let's get over the day in high res future simulated radar. I'm going to start this off. This is actually starting at 5 o'clock in the morning. You can see some showers across much of our region. Looks like it's going to be a rainy day, but then it just kind of falls apart as it moves eastward, and you're just left with a few isolated pop-up showers here at this point. When we get into Saturday morning across our southern areas, there will be a little bit more in the way of intermittent showers, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that big of a deal today. Just hit or miss showers as the day goes through, as this kind of falls apart, and then this will continue into the evening in our southern areas. But after that point, once we get through the course of the evening, past early evening, we'll have the opportunity for some clearing out, and the temperatures, or excuse me, the precipitation will go away. And we're not looking at anything that's going to linger into Sunday. So we do have a second half of the weekend that's going to be a lot better than the first. Here's what we have in terms of total precipitation. Watch as this moves eastward, and watch it just run into a brick wall almost. So these areas in our far eastern areas, this is going through just past midnight. These areas in here are barely getting measurable precipitation. It's not much. It's only a couple hundredths of an inch in those areas east of that line. West of that line, you might get a tenth or two of an inch of rain. Most of that will have fallen overnight as it advances eastward. So there's not a lot of precipitation with this. So it is going to be more of a nuisance thing here on Saturday. But if you have anything to do outside, it's something you can negotiate around. It's not going to be a deluge and nothing to really write home about. It's just not going to be very... there's not going to be any sun today, so we're going to have temperatures here 62 to 68 today. And then tomorrow, you see the partly cloudy icon above me, 67 to 76. We do warm up considerably. The 67, by the way, is going to be nearest the coastal regions because we still have a little bit of just a weak onshore flows and to keep the temperatures a little bit in check. But most of us are in the 70s by the time we get to Sunday. Here's what we have for Sunday as that moves away. This system is going to consolidate off to our south and remain there. So any morning clouds on Sunday morning will give way to partly cloudy skies. And again, temperatures will be in the 70s, low to mid 70s across much of the area, except for the shore point, immediate shore points, which will be stuck in the upper 60s. But still not too bad there either. We'll have the sun come out there too. And then sun is going to be dominating for the next couple of days after that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking at partly cloudy skies here on Monday. Mostly sunny skies on both Tuesday and Wednesday. I do think all 3 days are going to be dry and plenty of sun to contend with, and temperatures are going to moderate considerably from what we've seen recently. We're going to be up in the upper 70s here on Monday, and then into the 80s, lower 80s, low to mid 80s, in fact, in the Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe. So we do get a warm up ahead of the next system, which is a cold front that's going to move through on Thursday, we think, with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Still warm on Thursday ahead of that cold front, but then and a partly cloudy start, but then we'll have some scattered thunderstorms, showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Whether or not this is severe is still a little bit too early to call. We'll revisit that here in the week ahead as in the next daily forecast videos that we have on Monday. We'll have an update on that, and we'll continue that throughout the week. The other thing we're going to look at here is Memorial Day weekend, because right now it looks like Friday's going to be dry. And I'm using the Memorial Day weekend as a 4-day weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It looks like most of this weekend is going to be dry. Saturday's dry. Sunday is dry according to the GFS. Once we get to Monday, later in the day, there's the opportunity for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. But at that point, most of the weekend should be okay. It's not going to be one of those deals where we have an upper level low. We had, I think it was 2021. I think 2021 we had an upper level low in the beginning of the weekend that just lingered for 2 or 3 days of the first 3 days of the weekend, and then we had a nice day on Memorial Day itself This might be the opposite. So first 3 days are nice, and then Monday is the day that we would have the opportunity for some, at least according to the GFS. Again, this is timing. Timing is going to change with this, okay? But right now, the preliminary look for Memorial Day weekend is that it starts off dry, which would be a godsend. We could use that. And if this just ends up being Monday and that's it, that's not really going to be that big of a deal unless you have something specifically planned on Memorial Day itself. But we'll cross this bridge throughout this entire week coming up, and we're going to continue to update that information. This is the GFS. Of course, different models have different things. So, we'll see. The European model is actually a little bit wetter. So, take it with a grain of salt for now, and we'll continue to update that throughout the week next week leading into Memorial Day weekend. Also, starting next week will be the beach forecast starting on Thursday. And every Thursday throughout the summer months, going all the way through Labor Day, which is, of course, in September, we will have the beach forecast done ahead of the upcoming weekend. So look for that beginning this Thursday. That's going to be starting, and we will have that going forward throughout the entirety of the summer. But right now, it just looks like Saturday is going to be a little bit gloomy with these showers. But again, they're not going to be a lot. It's not going to be a showstopper. If you can, just kind of navigate through these showers here, look at your radar, that kind of thing, just to follow where the showers are. They're going to be more nuisance than anything else here on Saturday, but it is going to be cloudy throughout the entire day, keep the temperature in check. But a much better day on Sunday is expected. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for the weekend, May 18th and 19th, 2024. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.